Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Tacho Show. So we have the interim results here posted for the Hero Rises 2026 event. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. And also, I am currently waiting for the trailer, which should have dropped already. I guess they're going to hold back the trailer for another hour, because that's what time we're supposed to get the update with the remixes and all that stuff, the updates to the Grail Shop and all that. So within an hour, we should have the trailer, but before we get to that, let's take a look at this little appetizer here. So we have the interim results for AHR 2026. So in alphabetical order, we got Alphador, we have Chosen Alphonse, we have the recent Azura from the, the Ilian banner. We got New Year Balder, we got Legendary Black Knight, Emblem Byleth, Emblem Corrin, Emblem Edelgard, Emblem Erica, Legendary Elise, the Halloween Freya, we got Ninja Gulveg, we got the Ilian Hilda, we have Harmonic Ike, we got the Christmas Ivy, we got Harmonic Lyn, Attuned Ryoma, Entwined Sharena, and then both of the Valleys. So, yeah, not really any complaints from me. Any of these guys winning would be a pretty major plus. Maybe not Azura so much, but yeah, there's really nothing that can go wrong from getting any of these guys here for free. If I had to choose, I would say Alphador probably the best one for me, just to get a merge on him. But if you don't have a single copy of any of these units, then probably the best one is Balder or one of the emblems, maybe Byleth or Edelgard or Corrin even. Yeah, Ike is very all-around good. He can just do basically anything. Elise is probably looking like she's going to be the best unit in the game. Just from the first season where I was able to use her, I did get her on the banner. I'm still trying to get Corrin and Byleth, by the way, though. So I got one out of the three, but we're still chasing the two emblem units. But as far as what I've used from this Legendary Elise, she does seem like she's actually the best unit in the game now. It's just, like, so insane what her freeze style actually does. On top of it doing the terrain setup and the undefended, it also sets up the, it sets up isolation on the target, too. That's so dirty, especially in, like, in Aether Raids and Summoner Duels. If you hit isolation on the wrong unit, that could really throw a wrench into the opponent's plans. Like, for example, Gladiator Crom, if he gets isolated and he's no longer able to use his assist, that's a huge power down to that unit. Like, it takes out the major selling point of him completely from the game on the turn that he gets hit by that. So, yeah, finally a crazy way to inflict isolation is now in there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not really opposed to any one of these characters winning because there's obviously a lot of value to be had there. And then as far as colors go, let's see here. On blue, we have Alphador, of course. We have the Balder. We have, I think this Azura was blue, but I don't remember. Byleth was blue. Let's see, what else here? Was Ivy blue or red? I think Ivy was red. Sharena was blue, and then that's pretty much it. So, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I really don't remember what color this Azura was. I'm going to say blue because typically that's what she is. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 for Sharena. So, we got 5 blue units. And then for red, we have Alphonse. We got Burger King. Legendary Corrin. Emblem Corrin. Emblem Erica. The Winter Ivy, Attuned Ryoma, and then New Year Valley. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reds. Okay, a lot of red in there. And then for green, what do we got? Edelgard. We got the Harmonic Ike. And then Mythic Valley. So that's 3 on green. And then colorless, we got... Okay, Legendary Elise, Ninja Gulveg, Halloween Freya, the Ilian Hilda, Harmonic Lyn, And that gives us a total of 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so a little bit extra on red and a little bit less on green, but then otherwise it's basically 5 apiece, right? 3 green and then 7 red and then 5 on the other 2. So pretty decent selection of colors there. Nothing is really standing out too much. The fodder is pretty good on all these units. The units themselves are great to use individually. So yeah, I don't really have any complaints. I think, who do I predict is most likely to win though? Let's see here. I feel like it always comes down to recency and also combination of popularity. So I think Baldur has a pretty good chance. Byleth has a pretty good chance. Edelgard has a good chance. And then maybe Elise, because I don't know how popular Elise is as a character, though. I feel like, as far as Fates is concerned, like, which units are mega popular, I think it's, like, Camilla and Corrin and Azura, pretty much. Although, I can't speak for everyone else. I would have imagined Xander and Ryoma would have been popular, but I guess they really aren't. Just judging by how they've been treated in Fae, for the most part, where it took us a very long time to get an alt of Xander. And then the same for Ryoma, too, right? Remember day one how good Ryoma was? And then he just never existed again until who knows what. Then we got Legendary Ryoma, and that was it, pretty much. We have the Bat Time Ryoma, but that was one of the most undersold seasonal banners of all time. So, yes, Xander and Ryoma, they don't really feel like they've been done pretty well in Fae. So, I would just have to say it's the 3 I mentioned, Azura, Camilla, and Corrin. So, I'm not sure what Elise's odds are of winning. Freya did very good in CYL. She might have a chance. Yeah, that's pretty much it, though. I'm thinking it's going to be one of these Emblem heroes, Byleth or Edelgard, or then New Year Baldur, pretty much. Those seem like safe bets on who I would predict is going to win the whole thing. So, yeah, that's basically everything there is to talk about. Let's just refresh, see if they have the trailer up. Okay, no, there is no trailer yet, so I'm guessing that they are, in fact, going to save it until the hour before the update, which is... We got 49 minutes to go, basically, for the update. So, yeah, that's all for now, guys. That's a little bit of a appetizer before we actually get the trailer for the Valentine units, and then we'll also be getting the data mines tonight and all that good stuff. So stick around, and I will catch y'all again in just a moment.